Welcome back to Under the Covers Music Podcast. It's intro time.
This should be good. Go ahead.
I'm sweating already.
Well, you're wearing a flannel in Florida and it's almost summer.
I know, but it's cool inside.
That's true.
We just went outside and it was not.
No, it was disgusting.
No, we had to drive to where we wanted to go. No walking.
No. Yeah. What is that? 0.1 miles? Drive.
I know, right?
F the environment.
For fear of melting.
I mean, if people are upset about the environment, it's kind of the environment's fault. We had to drive. So you do the math.
Dumb you scareball.
Okay, we've gotten away from your intro. Let's get back in there.
I mean, classically, yes. Anyways, welcome back to Under the Covers Music Podcast. I am your host, Jet. This is your host, Nicolas.
Hello.
And this is where we choose songs. We choose songs that we like, and then we perform them. We talk about them first because you need to know how they influenced our lives.
It wouldn't be a podcast otherwise, so there's that.
So, yes.
Do you know what episode number this is?
58.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, pretty good.
look at me go.
Yeah.
Look at me go. Yeah, it's 58.
58.
And
This is your 29th intro.
oh my gosh. Never get it right. But so we each choose a song. And this week, it's yours.
Yeah, I chose a song this week.
Your choice.
I sure did.
And for major bloopers, other fun reels. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we put reels up there.
we have. Yep. Other fun reels. Bonus episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, I did say bloopers because that's a thing. And if you just want to, I don't know, make a donation, there is patreon.com/UTC Music Podcast.
Okay.
Right? Yeah?
Yep.
Awesome. And it's just a little monthly sub, and you get all the fun stuff on the backside. And we do extra episodes and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth it. Our banter, etc. Yes. Anywho, so that's a really cool donation platform, and it helps support your local artists. So yeah.
I love it.
Today it was your choice, and you chose this song. Why?
Well, I've wanted to do a song by this band for a while. It's funny, we were talking about this as we do in our pre-show stuff. And I thought to myself, we were talking about it, not just thinking to myself. And I realized that I've never seen this artist headline a show, but I've seen them like 6 times opening for other bands, which is actually how I came across them in the first place. I think the first time I saw them was probably maybe 2001 or 2002-ish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were opening for Further Seems Forever. Yep.
Very nice.
For more about Further Seems Forever, episode 12 is an interview with their bass player, Chad. But yeah, they were opening for Further, and I was like, these guys are awesome. And it was a fun reminder to myself of, hey, never miss opening bands, because you never know when you're going to find like your new favorite kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So that was really cool. Saw them, and I think at the time they were touring probably their first album. So, they're getting out there. I was like, cool. They're from Winter Haven.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah. Yeah, and around that time, there were a lot of bands in this sort of post-punk emo genre, like whatever names you want to ascribe to it. But there were a lot of bands that were all from Florida. So Further is from Florida.
Yeah.
These guys are from Winter Haven. Under Oath is from Tampa, Ocala, something corporate. The other guys that we were talking about, Newfound Glory, those are all East Coast guys. So there was like a really big Florida scene of this style of music at that time that was getting a lot of traction and getting really popular. And it's funny because the kind of music that I was playing at the time fit right into that too. Yeah, for a while, like probably up through like 2015. Like this was very close to how I play and write stuff. Yeah. So I've wanted to do a song by this band for a while, just because I really enjoy them. And the song that I chose is from their third album, which is kind of my favorite by them. And it really just kind of came down to, I want to do something off this album, and it almost doesn't matter what it is because all of it's really, really solid. And you and I were listening to a few songs of like, okay, well, this could work, this can't really work. You know, we could do this, we can't do this. And it made me think of like, you know what, this is kind of emo for theater kids, because especially this album is very big and theatrical and has a lot of big themes and instrumentation. You know, they do like a string section in a couple things, big on like, they introduced a lot of keyboard stuff, and it's just a great album. It opens with a banger. It's so solid.
And its finisher is a pretty...
Oh, yeah.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were maybe going to do that one. You're like, it's too much. I was like, okay.
It's way too much. Yeah. And it's super long. And, you know, that's one of the ones that has a string section and like a children's chorus. Yeah, it's just, there's so much going on.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, let's find something a little bit more manageable. And we did.
As usual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how I came around to the song. When we were going through that process and you heard some other stuff and we landed on this, what were your thoughts? Were you like, okay? Or were you like, oh, I'm glad this is the one? Or, you know, what were you thinking? Because I know you...
Well, I know we listened to some stuff in your car, and
Mm-hmm.
one was like a yes, the other one was like, no. And for me, I'm listening to lyrics, right?
Yeah,
so
of course.
just disregard the musicality.
Mhm.
If I don't like the lyrics, we're not doing it.
Mhm.
I mean, that's not true, but I've changed some. I've been known to change lyrics.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I
true.
didn't want to do that to this band, so I was like, let's just let's find something else.
You know, it's funny coming off the heels of the last episode that we did, Tracy's idea.
Mm-hmm.
This band, philosophically, is the complete opposite. They are very Christian.
Are they really?
Yeah,
That's what I mean. They toured with Further, so yeah.
yeah, yeah. And it's funny because I think all those bands have kind of had similar tracks where they're not necessarily Christian, like we preach Christianity and like everything we do. Not really necessarily like that, but they were also on a label that used to only carry Christian bands. But
Revelation.
You know, no, some of them were on Revelation, like
yeah.
Juliana Theory and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
no, Tooth and Nail used to be that.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they're like that anymore. But I think because of some of those associations, people have always just sort of like, oh, those are all like Christian emo bands. Yes and no. And most of these bands also have been like, yeah, okay, we're Christians, but that's not really like what we're here to do. Like, we're here for music. Like, you know, if that's what you take away from it, great. But that's not a mission of ours. It's
Thrice too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because Dustin was like, I think like the music coordinator for a big mega church out there.
Right.
And stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it seems like, and I don't know because, you know, I don't know these guys, but I remember reading a few bands kind of were like, you know, lumped into this Christian category, and they were like, okay, yes, on a personal side, but from a music like goal point, like, nah, it's not as important as other people think it is.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny to juxtapose that with like the last thing that we did. It's like super anti.
Oh yeah.
Like, swinging it all the way around.
Yep.
Yep. Here's the other side of that pendulum.
Well, even the lyrics to the song are very. He's tired.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of sick of it.
Save it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The chorus especially is. I didn't care for like the wording of the chorus at first, but then I'm like, I see what he's doing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Totes. Like, it sounds like that's for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think he's a great lyricist. I enjoy the band. I think they're, you know, I always like listening to them. I like pretty much everything they've done. I don't think I've ever listened to stuff where I'm like, ooh, they really missed it on this one. Like, no, it was still solid. Yeah. They, you know, like so many other people, did a hiatus for a little while, came back, recorded more. And
didn't you said you point out something very interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm not really clear on what's going on here, but it sounds like their singer has taken like an indefinite hiatus, but just from touring.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's still in the band and I think he's still contributing stuff, but they have another singer who goes out with them and sings all of that stuff. And I think he's on a couple of recordings too. So it's almost like you have like 1.5 singers. I'm not really clear on on how they have it set up. Again, like I don't know them. I don't know what their dynamics are, but it is something that I've never really heard of a band doing something like this, where it's like you're still in and someone's going to do that, except for Further. Further used to do that with their guitar players.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because their guitar players are like, well, no, I mean, like we work for a living. People can kind of sub on the road and we'll still write and record music.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
Yeah, super smart. Yeah, if you got a good job and you know, like, hey, I don't want to go out for 12 weeks and starve to death and come back with nothing.
No shit.
Someone else can do that. If you guys do a festival, I'll meet you out there. Other than that, like whatever.
Yeah. And I think that's the fault of the record companies.
Oh, it 100% is where they just it's less sustainable now than it ever has been. Yeah, even recently I've been reading that Scott Ian autobiography, and there's so much of that where I mean they are literally titans of metal. I mean when they put together the Clash of the Titans tour and show, that's them. And first, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 albums. I mean, they're not rolling in money at all. Well, and I mean, these are like, hey, these are the biggest names in metal, and
still living at their mom's house.
Yeah. He's got all of his stuff like packed in his mom's place.
What?
Yeah.
You wild. Think they're like these mega stars, and they are, but they're not getting paid like that.
Right. It was interesting to me to learn that and see like, oh, how you view people and sort of what you ascribe to them isn't necessarily their reality.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So for me, I'm just like, oh, that person's a god and can have anything he wants ever. And that's totally not.
He's like, I wish.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, let me know how that god, like when that shows up, please tell me. That'd be great.
So standing behind the door for that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know we kind of got a little further afield from the band that we're talking about today, but yeah, like I understand the economics of it, of, hey, maybe this doesn't work for me anymore, or, family stuff. Hey, I want to raise my kids so someone else can, go out and do that stuff. Or, hey, I've done a couple of 1,000 shows. I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. Get it.
Same shit, different day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this band has played some really big stuff. I mean, of all of the bands in this genre, yeah, these guys got really, really popular. They had like a lot of album sales. They had some Billboard songs on there. Yeah, they did really well. They'll probably keep doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's such a weird crux. Like, yes, record labels kind of probably take more than they should. But they're also the ones that are putting the videos together, and like if you've ever done your own video, it's work.
Yeah, I understand the economics of like advances of like, okay, we're going to fund this project of recording, and we have to pay you, like you have to be able to eat while you're recording if we're expecting you to work at this X number of hours a day, and then putting together tours aren't free. Like there are people involved and there's staff and there's this and that, like there are expenses that need to be covered, sure. But after that, well, I think 2 problems. Number one, they can monkey that math around however they want. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you didn't recoup. It's like, really? Like, because I think we've earned like $7 million. So like, yeah, that didn't cover it. Like,
didn't it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure. I took my own van on the road, right? And they're like, yeah, no. So I think that's part of it. And then after the recoup, I don't think that split is necessarily fair to anyone except the record companies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and their justification probably is just like, well, you want to go out and be a rock star, like that's your payment. Applause. You can't eat applause. Nope. Like applause does not pay that mortgage.
That does not fill your belly.
No. I mean, that's great, that's fun, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's pretty rough, and streaming has only made it worse.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because now you can't even rely on record sales. Who buys music?
Yeah, I'm about to switch from Spotify to something else.
Yeah,
there's a ton of different options that do better for artists.
Yeah, I know those things are out there, but
it's time.
Yeah, right now, I mean, that's those are the David and Goliath stories.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I chose this song because I've always wanted to do something from this band.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you enjoyed listening to some of that stuff and finding out like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. I like what you did with it. I think when we started to put it together, I had always imagined, okay, let's slow this down and put some clean guitar behind it. Okay. And it definitely did that. And I think even guitar wise, what I ended up doing was pretty close to what the original is, just, clean tone instead of, big distortion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But immediately I was like, oh, if I'm going to slow this down, we're going to need a metronome, because some of the timing of this is like a little wonky. Not bad. It's just like, it's trickier than it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to their album, you're like, yeah, this is great. And then when you pull it apart, you're like, wait, what are they doing? Like, okay.
Yeah.
Rhythm wise, it's a little strange. And it's even harder, I think, for the vocals, because he's really sort of floating on top of all that stuff.
Yeah, he's layering
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And I had to change the timing of the lyrics a little bit to fit
Mm-hmm.
everything in.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
We totally did.
And I feel like the timing in the first couple lines that we do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm off. Y'all hear it.
Yeah.
But you're like, do you want the metronome? Now.
But I think like when it first starts, also like that first little like run of notes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also finding it against the metronome
Oh.
where after like the first two bars, I can hear myself correct and find like, okay, now I'm in time.
Okay. So
Before
both
that,
of
it's a
us.
little like, like, okay.
And then there was this, let's talk about this real quick. There was a one note. Wasn't like super high or anything, but it was just a mid range that I was having a real hard time
Yeah.
just landing it. Sustaining it and landing it. Or
Mhm.
landing it and sustaining it. There we go. Landing it and sustaining it. I was like, what is my problem? How many times do we do that? 15?
No, it wasn't that bad. And honestly, when we listened back to the first take, and you were like, "Hey, I want to do this again," I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense. I can kind of hear like there's something better waiting to happen."
And then it got worse.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was so you redid it. I'm like, "Yep, that fixed it," and we did 2 or 3, and then after that, I was like, "Okay, you got it," and you're like, "I don't have it. We're doing more." I'm like, "Okay." So there was a lot that I was like, "Yeah, this is great," and you're like, "No, this is garbage."
You could hear microtones off, and I was like, ooh, I can't.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like, if I can't land it and sustain it, how about I dance around it a little bit? So I did do that. I was like, okay, that's better.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, we have an auto tuner upstairs. We never use it.
Hell no. I'll auto tune my damn self.
Musicians that listen to this podcast are like, no shit, you don't use it. For guitar and vocal. Like, no.
Don't care.
Lucky I even tuned that thing.
And you were really thrilled with it when you changed guitars in the beginning.
I played a couple of different guitars to try to find the tone that I was looking for. And I found the tone, but I was using a Strat, but it was kind of buzzy. It had like a lot of that 60 cycle hum in there. That's not really what I want. And then I plugged in a Warmoth that has P90s in there, and that was kind of the same thing. I was like, yeah, I'm just getting like a little too much hum in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pulled out a guitar that I've never recorded with before, the Gibson Victory that I love. And that sounded great, except were you just kissing the...
I didn't mean to.
Okay. It's weird.
You can cut that out.
No, I'm leaving it in.
No.
No, I already cut out what I wanted to cut out. So, yeah, so I got the Gibson Victory, put that in, and that was way better. And that was a lot closer to what I was looking for if I had my druthers. I mean, the strings on it are a little dull. I would love to change those.
Mm-hmm.
But also it kind of helps that, it's not super like bright and glassy.
Mm-hmm.
It was fine. It ended up being fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the first thing I've recorded with that guitar.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm
so
glad you found it.
that's pretty fun. Mm-hmm.
She's sexy.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful guitar. Yeah, and it sounds good, and it does so much stuff. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
Your mom does so much stuff.
Oh. No, it's a fun joke because everything is like statement and then reciprocal. Your mom does that statement. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm gonna toast up some bread. Your mom toasts up bread.
Fits anywhere.
Yeah, it's so good.
Your mom fits anywhere.
Whoa. All right.
You know. Anywho, would you like to intro the song?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So the song we ended up doing is Reclusion by Anne Boleyn. It's Reclusion, right? What is it?
I thought it had like two names.
Oh.
Whisper and a Clamor?
Yeah. I'm thinking of a total wrong song. That was a song that I was going to do and then passed on.
I was like,
Okay.
That would have been a yes.
So we're going to cut all of that out. Why don't you give me that question again?
Would you like to intro the song?
Oh, yeah. Before I do that, I was doing a little bit of mini research before this because I remember hearing a story about how they got their name.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah. And as it turns out, so I read that again, and sure enough, yeah, they did say this is how we got the name. But they used to play a game with journalists where they would tell a different story every time, and they would just make things up on the spot. So the story I heard was one of those made up stories. It's not how they got their name.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, what's the real thing?
I think the real thing, it came from a movie. I forgot which one it was, but they were like, oh yeah, like someone said this in a movie and we thought it was cool. So we hung on to that.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So originally the story I heard was that it was the singer's idea and he wanted to name his daughter this. But
it sounds like somebody's name.
Well, long before his daughter was born, in his mind, he was like, I want to have a daughter named this. And then when the band came into being, he named the band and then was kind of hesitant and was going to name his daughter something else because he didn't want people to assume the daughter was named after the band, where in reality, it was actually the other way around.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And apparently that story is completely false.
Okay.
It's not real.
Although, I mean, it's legit story because it sounds like somebody's name.
Yeah, it totally does.
I always thought it was.
Well, yeah. Well, it was also like, it's very close to the name of a woman who is married to an English king.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Maybe no.
Yeah, it's not Anne Boleyn.
Oh, right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So this song is A Whisper and a Clamor by Anne Boleyn.
There it is. Nice.
Something's got to give now. Something's gonna break down. I grow tired of writing songs while people listen but never hear what's really going on now. Tell me what's so wrong now. Clap your hands, all ye children. There's a clamor in your whispering. Clap your hands tonight. Hear what the silence screams. For most men that believe, hell is never knowing who they are now. Tell me who you are now. Find you safe from the outside, trapped in what you know. Are you safe from yourself? Can you escape all by yourself? Clap your hands, all you children. There's a clamor in your whispering. Clap your hands tonight. Hear what the silence screams. Clap your hands. There's a clamor in your whispering. Clap your hands tonight. Hear what the silence screams. It's not the lives that you save, but what the silence will scream. It's not the lives that you save, but what the silence will scream. Clap your hands, all you children. There's a clamor in your whispering. Clap your hands tonight. Hear what the silence screams. Clap your hands, all you children. There's a clamor in your whispering. Clap your hands tonight. Hear what the silence screams.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Under the Covers, available wherever you listen to podcasts. For extra content like bonus episodes, blooper reels, and just generally supporting us so that we can eat well and laugh in the face of doubters, please go to patreon.com/UTC Music Podcast and give us that sweet, sweet cash. Come follow our social and YouTube platforms at UTC Music Podcast so that we can feel important and loved.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Whispering and clamor.
I was like, it's not a clamor and a whisper, is it? Because that's what he says in the song. He reverses it.
There's a clamor in your whispering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's so funny. It's reclusion. I was like, I don't think so.
No, it isn't. And I just start going through the whole list. It's Godspeed. No, Alex Ithima. No. Finn. No. Shit.
And in fairness, we did go through a few. But I will take a slice of bread. Yes, I will.
No.
Yes, I will.
No.
I will take the bread.
It'd be funny if Slayer just had songs about like food and bread and stuff. Raining bread.
I mean, it wasn't Metallica's song, but they did do a bread fan.
That's a cover.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It wasn't Metallica's song.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whose it was, but bread fan? Like,
I think there was a band called Budgie.
we're bread fans.
Bread fan.
Sourdough.
Raining bread. That just sounds like an Asian person is trying to cover Slayer.
Mhm. Mhm.
Raining bread from a laceration in the pantry.
I don't know what that was.